It is time now for the Peter Chell 3 o'clock news of this Thursday afternoon, May 14th, 2015. Good afternoon and evening, buddy. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 3 o'clock news at 9 0 on our top 3 at 3 o'clock is in Philadelphia, where rescuers pulled an eighth body out of the wreckage of an Amtrak train that derailed this week in Philadelphia. A city official said on Thursday, as the attorney for the engineer who was at the controls said his client had no memory. Likely Republican presidential candidate Jeb Bush cleared the air that on Thursday concerning that his answer to the waiver he would have authorized the 2003 invasion of Iraq, saying that he would have known what they know now. Democrat Wes Feingold announced on Thursday that he would be running next year for the U.S. Senate seat from Wisconsin that he lost to Republican Ron Johnson in 2010. NFL fans by nearly a 2-1 margin support the league's sanctions against New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady and the team, and more than half think Brady himself cheated in what has become known as Deflategate. Shares of Avon Products Incorporated jumped after a regulatory found from a company that said it offered to buy the cosmetics company for nearly 3 times its market value. In Nairobi, crowds cheered and hugged soldiers on the streets of Burundi's capital when a general announced that he had sacked the president for seeking an unconstitutional third term, but celebrations were quickly quashed when another general said the coup. Abhay Singh, a 31-year-old Delhi-based businessman who was amongst 3 Indians who survived the brazen attack at Kabal's Park Place guest house, spent 7 years holed up in the toilet. Since 2012, Myanmar has placed more than 100,000 members of the Rohingya minority in camps like this one in Rakhine State. Myanmar considers them illegal immigrants, found in many cases their families have lived in the country for generations. Washington. Iran has so far refrained from deploying warships to Al-Qaeda cargo ship that Tehran has said is carrying humanitarian aid to Yemen, despite its announced plans to do so, Pentagon spokesman Colonel Steve Warner told. In San Francisco, an American Airlines flight bound for St. Louis from Los Angeles returned safely to Los Angeles International Airport on Thursday after a crew reported a possible bird strike. Former United Nations Ambassador John Bolton announced on Thursday that he would not run for president, ending his months-long flirtation with the White House bid centered around national security. Secret Service agents more likely than not impaired by alcohol and crash. Democratic presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton will be booking a second trip to Iowa. A prosecutor said Thursday that he won't charge a white Northeastern Illinois police officer in the fatal shooting of a 17-year-old black youth last month, saying that the teen was armed and the officer feared for his safety. General Motors Company will spend $1 billion in makeover its iconic Warren Technical Center, an ancient facility that has long served as one of the auto industry's storied hubs of car design and engineering. Washington, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau opened a public inquiry Thursday into student loan service and practices that it can make paying back loans stressful or harmful. Department store operator Kohl's Corporation reported quarterly same-store sales that missed analyst expectation hurt by colder than usual weather in February. Looking at the stocks, Dow Jones closed 18,243.86, up 183.37 points so far. S&P 500 2119.46, up 20.98 so far, and Nasdaq 5,044.90, up 63.21 so far. It's one of the most basic biology facts where taught in school growing up. Birds and mammals are warm-blooded, white reptiles, amphibians, and fish are cold-blooded. The great honeybee crisis, says Stephen S. New U.S. figures revealed that the mysterious and prolonged diet off in colonies has not spread in the summer from winter. When galaxies stop making stars, their death is usually a slow process that chokes in on the necessary cool gases up for about 4 billion years. Foodborne illnesses killed hundreds of people and hospitalized dozens last year, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which reported Thursday that progress has been made controlling some pathogens, but could say that more. For the first time, a large study suggests that a vitamin might modestly lower the risk of the most common types of skin cancer. People with a history of those relatively harmless yet troublesome growths. In Amden, Maine, Sawyer Road, a second alarm fire at multiple buildings and brush on fire. Mutual aid was requested. Portland, Maine police are currently investigating an armed robbery in the parking lot of a Hannaford store at 78th and Riverside Street. And Connecticut police officer rescues a 4-year-old boy from the pool. Peter Chill News Times now, 3:05. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox will kick off a 4-game weekend series against the Seattle Mariners out in Seattle, starting at 10:10 p.m. tonight, which is 7:10 p.m. their time in Seattle here. All right, take a look at baseball scores going on this afternoon here. New York Mets leading the Chicago Cubs 1-0 at the top of the second inning here. Kansas City Royals are leading the Texas Rangers 1-0 at the top of the second. Detroit Tigers leading the Minnesota Twins 5-1 at the top of the fifth. Philadelphia Phillies leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-0 at the bottom of the sixth. And bottom eight, St. Louis Cardinals leading the Cleveland Indians 2-1. Peter Chill News Time, 3:05. Time for a Trevor report here. 95 on the southbound side in Rhode Island here. Slow from Pawtucket all the way out to downtown Providence. 146 on the southbound side. Slow before Route 95 in downtown Providence here. Out in Cape Cod, Route 6 on the westbound side. Slow from Sandridge all the way out to the Sagamore Bridge here. On the westbound side of Route 6 here. Route 20 on the northbound side. A little slow before the Borden Rotary. Borden Bridge on the northbound side. A little slow here. Route 3 on the southbound side. So from Union Street to Braintree all the way out to Derby Street in Hingham here. 120 on the southbound side. So from Route 379 to Braintree Split. 120 on the northbound side. It is slow from the Braintree Split all the way out to before Route 24 in Canton here. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. It's backed up from the Braintree Split all the way out to the Mass Pike. Mass Pike slow on both ends from Logan Airport all the way out to Route 93 in Boston here. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side. So from the Mass Pike all the way out to Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy here. 120 on the southbound side. So from Route 1 in Linfield all the way out to Route 109 in Westwood here. 120 on the northbound side. So from Route 135 in Needham all the way out to Route 20 Waltham here. 93 on the northbound side. So from the Zachem Bridge all the way out to Woburn here. 93 on the southbound side. So from Somerville all the way out to Zachem Bridge. 93 slow on both ends in the downtown Boston here. Mass Pike on the westbound side. Slow after due to an accident from Mass Pike on the westbound side after Route 9 in Framingham. So expect some delays here. 120 on the northbound side. So from 135 in Needham to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 120 on the northbound side. An accident before 93 in Redden. So expect some delays here. 185 on the southbound side. So from Route 38 in Tewksbury all the way out to Route 3 in Chelmsford here. 93 on the northbound side. So from 110 in Lawrence to before 213 in Methuen here. 213 on the eastbound side. So before 495 in Lawrence here. All the highways in Worcester are looking good here. Mass Pike in 395, 290, and Mass Pike 495 in Auburn and Westboro a little slow. Up in New Hampshire, looking good, except 95 on the northbound side, a little slow after Route 101 in Northampton, New Hampshire here. And the main turnpike on the southbound side of New York, Maine, a little slow here. And the Falmouth Spirit on the main turnpike, a little slow before the main turnpike. Up in Cumberland, Maine here. Looking at MBTA alerts there. Still on SL4 experience with minor delays due to disabled bus. On the Commuter Rail, it's looking good, and the ferries are looking good here. Peter Chill News Time, 3:09. Time now for a weather report here. For this afternoon, and sunny skies about 71 degrees, westward about 6 miles per hour here. Tonight, clear skies about 40 degrees, southward about 5 to 8 miles coming in the evening here. Friday, both sunny skies about 75 degrees, southwestward about 3 to 6 miles per hour here. Friday, chance of showers may after 3 a.m. Mostly skies low about 51 degrees. Southwestward about 5 to 9 miles coming night after midnight. Chance of precipitation 30%. New precipitation amounts less than 10 minutes possible. Saturday, chance of showers rain before 1 p.m. Mostly skies about 32 degrees. Southward about 5 miles with chance of precipitation 40%. Tonight, chance of showers rain before between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. Mostly skies low about 53 degrees and chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday, part 7 most skies about 33 low about 48 degrees. Monday, most suns got about 68 degrees. Monday night, a chance of showers. Most skies got low about 47 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Most skies got high about 69 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Tuesday, most skies got low about 49 degrees. And for Wednesday, most suns got high about 72 degrees. Norton temperature standing at 70 degrees at first, guys. That's giving it 5 to Peter Chill. 3 o'clock news on this Thursday afternoon going into Thursday evening, May 14th, 2015. PUC. Have a good evening, and I'll see you with a late night report at 11 o'clock. Have a good evening.